Get rid of all the defective ones. They can't be sold anyway. Those were the breeder's words. Moments later, this tiny puppy was thrown away like a broken product, even though his little heart was still beating. But what no one knew was that the hardest battle of his life had only just begun. Stay until the end to discover what the veterinarians would find inside his tiny body. Meet Asher Chance. He was born with a Class 3 unilateral cleft palate, giving him a much tougher start than most puppies. At just 5 days old, this tiny fighter is already beginning his journey, one small step at a time. How could anyone not fall in love with Asher? That tiny pink nose, those little wiggly paws, and the way his round little belly rises and falls with every sleepy breath. He's simply impossible to resist. Asher wasn't alone. He shared an incubator with 4 other tiny puppies, all sleeping peacefully side by side. Most of these little fighters were born with a cleft lip, a cleft palate, or both. They may have started life differently, but every one of them deserved the same chance to grow. Asher's thoughts. Okay, who stole all the blanket space while I was sleeping? Something wasn't right. Every puppy in the incubator was growing except Asher. As the others became stronger each day, he struggled to keep up. Deep down, everyone feared they were looking at something far more serious than a cleft palate. At 11 days old, Asher finally reached 1.2 pounds. It wasn't a big milestone for most puppies, but for him, it felt like a huge victory. To make feeding safer, his caregiver switched him to a bottle and thickened his formula with a probiotic infant cereal to help reduce the risk of choking. Even now, Asher is still much smaller than the other puppies. No one knows exactly what's happening inside his tiny body, and he's simply too young for more advanced testing unless it becomes absolutely necessary. For now, the team is focused on one goal: helping him get as many calories as he safely can while waiting for the day he's strong enough to eat solid food. Day by day, Asher is still growing and gaining weight, slowly but steadily. His movements are much gentler than the other puppies, almost as if he'd rather quietly watch the world than race through it. We all hope that's simply his sweet personality, because no one wants to hear that something more serious could be affecting his little brain. Asher may be the quietest puppy in the incubator, but don't let that fool you. The moment he hears movement outside, his curiosity takes over. Nothing escapes those tiny eyes. He has to know what's happening. Asher's thoughts. Come on, Mom, let me out. I need to inspect everything. Sleep became one of Asher's most important jobs. While his siblings seemed to grow bigger almost overnight, some were nearly 3 times his size, Asher kept taking life one nap and one feeding at a time. He wasn't trying to win the race, he was simply fighting to stay in it. Asher was so tiny that he could curl up in the palm of your hand. His favorite place to sleep was tucked inside a soft little beanie, where he looked warm, safe, and completely at peace. Sometimes, the smallest patients need the biggest amount of love. If Asher had to rank his favorite things, eating would always come first. Sleeping was a very close second. Every bottle he finished and every peaceful nap gave his tiny body another chance to grow a little stronger. Asher's thoughts: wake up, drink milk, go back to sleep. Honestly, I think I've mastered life. The car ride was anything but peaceful. As soon as they headed out, Asher started howling nonstop, almost as if he knew exactly where they were going. The little guy clearly wasn't excited about another visit to the veterinarian, and he wasn't shy about sharing his opinion. Asher's thoughts: Turn this car around. I have a very bad feeling about today's destination. The veterinary exam finally gave them an answer. Asher was diagnosed with hydrocephalus, a condition that could explain why he wasn't growing like the other puppies. The good news was that he was still eating well, acting like a happy puppy, and didn't need medication at this stage. No one could predict what the future would bring, though. Hydrocephalus can sometimes affect a dog's vision, hearing, or neurological function as it progresses. To keep Asher safe on every trip, Mom bought him a brand new puppy backpack. Unfortunately, Asher wasn't impressed. The entire car ride was filled with his tiny little protests, letting everyone know exactly how he felt about this new arrangement. Asher's thoughts? This backpack is highly unacceptable. I demand to be carried instead. One look at Asher's face, and your heart is gone. Those big, innocent eyes and that sweet little expression make it almost impossible not to scoop him up and cover him with kisses. Somehow, this tiny puppy has mastered the art of melting hearts without even trying. Day by day, Asher keeps getting a little bigger. He loves soaking up the warm sunshine and, even more, soaking up all the love from everyone in the house. His journey may be different, but he's surrounded by people who make sure he never has to face it alone. One day, Asher finally reached 3.5 pounds. It may not sound like much, but for this little fighter, every pound was hard-earned. He's still smaller than he looks in photos, but compared to where he started, the difference is nothing short of incredible. Asher's thoughts: see, I told you all that milk was working? For the first time, Asher finally decided to explore the world outside. They had tried before, but he wasn't interested. This time was different. Watching his siblings disappear through the door every day had sparked his curiosity. So, with a little courage, Asher waddled outside to discover what all the excitement was about. After a day full of exploring and cuddles, Asher was completely worn out. Watching him sleep has become one of the most comforting parts of the day. Every gentle breath is a quiet reminder that this little fighter is still here, still growing, and still giving everyone another reason to hope. Look how much Asher has changed. Car rides used to fill the whole trip with tiny protests. Now he's happy to sit back, watch the scenery roll by, and enjoy whatever music Mom puts on. Before long, those peaceful rides usually end the same way: fast asleep. Asher's thoughts: patrolling the neighborhood is exhausting. Wake me up when we get there. Asher's future is still unwritten. There may be challenges ahead, but if there's one thing this little puppy has already taught us, it's that progress isn't measured by speed, it's measured by never giving up. Every ounce gained, every peaceful nap, every curious step outside is a reminder that even the smallest victories deserve to be celebrated. If Asher's journey touched your heart, you can help us give more puppies like him a second chance. Tap the thanks button to make a donation. Subscribe to the channel, and consider becoming a channel member. Your support helps provide medical care, special formula, and life-saving treatment for puppies born with extraordinary challenges.